pool of eels.
Next week, Bill's cooking advice.
Exactly.
Next week, I'll set the laptop on fire like Hendrix did at Monterey with his
It'll be a live video feed.
Saint Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm not worried about you setting the laptop on fire. I'm worried about the amplifiers.
Yeah, the amps could go. Those tube amps get a little warm.
Yeah, they do. Crank it.
So when your son's going to start playing guitar, Patrick?
Well, that's a very good question. My older son plays the drums.
Ooh.
So he has a drum. But he does really well in band. We've been to a couple of his band performances at school, and I was impressed.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he's a band kid. That time in band camp.
Play those drums.
I don't know. We'll have to get Nathan to play the guitar. I actually have 2 guitars in the closet somewhere, so they could be restrung and played.
You had one was it was like mahogany with a black pick guard. I remember.
Yeah. It's
Still
got a
have it?
warped neck. It'll probably have to get replaced. And it was an old Japanese guitar from it was sort of like a knockoff type guitar from the 60s anyway. So could probably just get a new guitar.
Looked like it might have been like a knockoff Melody Maker. That's what it looked like.
How's your guitars doing?
They're just sitting there.
All right.
They're sitting there.
Politely waiting.
They say, Bill. I say no. Can't do it. Pains me, Bob. It pains me.
Sorry, buddy.
And now that I don't have a TV, man, I could be playing guitar for like hours on end.
Can you do the steel?
No, I'm not a big fan of that
Right.
that sound.
All right.
Maybe on a steel guitar, but on a regular guitar.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not Dwayne Allman.
You could do Hawaiian music or
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Who else plays like
well,
that?
if you were Dwayne Allman, you would have been dead for like 40 years.
Yeah.
Bell bottom blues.
Oh,
So
yeah.
what else is new, Mr. Hare?
What else is new? We're already into July.
Yay!
It's plenty hot.
Way hot.
Yeah, there were birds in front of the building where I work, and they had their mouths open. They were laying in the grass. That was the freaky part. I thought they were dead.
Wow.
And they had their mouths open, and they were just doing the play dead thing. And at first I thought, geez, there's a lot of dead birds there. And then they started to move, and it's like, oh shit,
Conserving
zombie
energy.
birds.
Maybe they're waiting for the sprinklers to kick on.
That could be it. I mean, I know they keep their mouths open when they're hot, but it was just
Yeah.
strange.
Like dogs, cats.
Well, the last house I lived at, whenever I ran the sprinkler, the birds would start to flock down and,
Yeah.
just fly through it.
Yeah, they're not dumb. It's like, hey, let's get it while we can.
Free water.
We live in the desert.
Yeah. They can fly. What's
Wait.
their excuse?
Yeah, really. Go. Yeah, there's plenty of what do you call those? Urban lakes.
Yeah, go someplace cool.
Find one of those.
Washington State.
What are you gonna get?
Hotter than Phoenix.
The geese gonna pick on you?
Yes. And if you'd like to learn more about birds, go to bcbookclub.com.
A smart ass goose. I go over there and wring its neck. What
This
do I
is a
care?
bird moment with Bill.
Come and get me, PETA.
And if you'd like equal time, just use the recorder on your phone, talk into
Send
it,
it
and
to it.
email it to nobody, because we're not going to listen to it.
Yeah.
We got things to do. If I had
would-
time, I'd write more poems.
I wouldn't screw with an eagle. I'm not dumb. The thing would get on my face and just do a tap dance on my face, a talon dance.
Eagle claw.
There goes my windpipe.
Wasn't your nickname Eagle Claw?
The eagle.
Yeah, that's right, the eagle.
Yeah, because I used to wear a shirt the color of the red on the eagle claw.
The fishing
The
books.
fishing leaders. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes, where is Eagle Claw?
I did not know that.
He's still around, Dennis.
Oh,
Dennis Kepik,
oh.
is it?
I know Dennis is from. I'm talking about the fish hooks that you used to be able to get at hardware stores.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Right at the Meps lure.
Yeah,
things like
You gotta
that.
go to Bass Pro Shop now for that sort of.
Oh, okay. You can get lost in those places.
I know.
Big aquariums.
Next thing you're in there for so long, you come out, you're armed. It's like, what? When did this
How did
happen?
this happen?
Well, you
When
need a
did I-
pretty good gun to get through all those lodge pans that you bought.
When did I join a militia? What the hell was that? I thought I was
Where did I
just.
get this camera?
I thought I was just signing up for a Bass Pro Shop gift card.
Very fashionable militia if you go there. You got some, high-end stuff. You're the coolest guy on the campground.
And the deadliest.
All
So
right.
anyway,
Who's got a
so
phone?
much for that.
Okay. Well, that's a very good question. So I have a poem. It occurred to me as I was going through this book that I was actually running out of poems to read, or else running out of poems in good taste to read. But none of them are in good taste, so I'll just read one anyway. It began normally enough. I was heating my lollipop with a cheap cigarette lighter when it caught on fire. It dripped flaming sugar onto my right index finger, and in a moment of pain and third-degree panic, I put the finger in my mouth, putting out the fire and putting sizzle on my tongue. It was not bad for your average Saturday, a day I drove by a man who was very disappointed in his apartment complex tree to the extent that he was yelling at it. The tree leaned at a 70-degree angle, and the fellow in the FDNY hat would not stand for a slacker. Lift up your shirt, Marcia Brady. Your fake ID and long hair have gotten you into this mason jar concert, and your body squeezing push tricks have wriggled your long blonde hair all the way up to the front of the stage barriers, eclipsing my lady friend's view of the whole performance. So there I was, lending legitimacy to your spectacle, watching you try to wrap your warped party line politics around the sharp edges of my art. You haven't grasped the subtle nuances between yelling, repeating, and thinking, and are so naive to think that your whole cause isn't just an off-white pawn in someone else's power game. You are the worst kind of Trotsky, consciously delivering the whole ball to a Stalin who will crown you with an ice axe at a date to be named later. Try to wear gray so your heirs can more easily fade and airbrush your face from the photo negatives.
Trotsky, where are you? Do you have a car that's new? Is it blue or is it gray? Do you drive it every day? Bum, bum, bum. Trotsky, where are you?
Wow, that sounds like the
And
60s
that was our
sitcom I
musical
did.
moment on the show today.
When's that coming back on MeTV?
I'm going to TikTok that shit, people. Watch out for my new TikTok channel. It's called Bill Ticks and Talks. Bill TikToks, and God, you'll like it.
I'm totally making that the title of the episode. Bill Ticks and Talks.
Ticks and Talks. So, okay, I'm going to read a poem now. Thank you very much, Patrick, for that poem. It was lovely. It was a lovely poem. This is called If You Remove My Bulb, I'll Be the Perfect Lamp. The ocean in the Gulf of Mexico is on fire. Corporate Leviathan Nestle should bottle this and market it as boiling water. Satanic Springs, you've got a blazing thirst. What I thought was a floor vacuum robot turned out to be a drone that just hovers around the room. I'm installing solar panels on the shoulders of all my shirts. I'm through taking supplements. I went to a flea market. I thought I might be able to get a dog there. I once heard a night person say, I love weekend naps and having 2 mornings in one day. I went to a mom and pop store. My guess is most of the people shopping there were orphans. Bill Cosby has been released from prison. The joke is on Harvey Weinstein. Thank you.
Timely.
It was timely. It was some current events and some
That's some pop culture stuff right there.
pop culture,
Found in some pop culture.
some non-current events, some garbage.
It's a very good balanced poem.
Yeah. It was. It ticked and it talked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was like
So if you'd like to see Bill destroy a clock every week,
I'll destroy it.
subscribe to his TikTok channel.
If you like, you can send me your clock and I'll destroy it for you. You got an old alarm clock you don't like? You got a current alarm clock. You just don't like it. You don't need it anymore. Maybe you just wake up on time naturally. Send me the clock. I'll bash it. I'll
On
crush it.
TikTok.
I'll smash it. I'll set it on fire. I'll blow it up. I'll put it on Patrick's stove and melt it.
Well, that's a great way to kill time.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Reminding you that I'm a dad. And sometimes the jokes just slip out.